Yo, IDOLWILD here with the review of the legend Willie Mcginest. He goes for just under 150,000 coins on the auction house if you snipe at the right time. As you can see, I'm compared to Telvin Smith, who's one of the better users in the game. Willie Mcginest is taller, but he's slower and worse against the run, just by a little bit, but he's a better pass rusher. They both have pretty poor jump, but Willie Mcginest has a solid agility at 83. As a right outside linebacker, Willie Mcginest has a lot of responsibilities, and those are stopping the run, rushing the passer, zone coverage, and the occasional user coverage. I guess you can control him as a user since he's 6'5". Now when it came to stopping the run, as you can see, he can stop the run pretty well. He can chase down running backs, he can shed when he's on the line or off the line as a linebacker back at linebacker depth, so you don't have to worry about making sure or trying to put him in the right position to stop the run, because he can do it from just about anywhere. As a pass rusher, he was very solid as well. You're going to notice that he's going to be very solid at everything. He's a jack of all trades. But as you can see here, he gets a good enough pass rush when it came to right tackles, left tackles. He can get the swim move or the spin move and get through the pass blocker and get to the quarterback. Now, he isn't perfect. He isn't a Reggie White or a Joey Bosa or a Jason Taylor or something like that. He's not going to get through every single time. But as you can see here, a fair amount of time he's going to be able to put pressure on the quarterback and occasionally sack the quarterback. Another thing that I was found that was very solid about Willie Mcginest was his zone coverage. Once again, like I said, he's a jack of all trades. As you can see here, he's able to follow the playmaker. He reacts pretty well in the zone coverage, and since he has very good height, he's going to be able to reach and touch a lot of balls that are thrown in his area. So some plays that a lot of other linebackers and other players can't make because they're so short. Willie Mcginest has the advantage of being 6'4" and 6'5" and being able to make those plays. As you can see here, he has very solid hands and he's able to return a couple for touchdowns. I got him about a month ago, and this is a late review for him, but he's been on my team ever since, and he's going to probably stay on my team until his next upgrade comes out or a more affordable right outside linebacker comes. But he's very solid. As you can see here, his height, he reacts very well in the zone. I believe only him, Anthony Barr, and Leonard Floyd could have made that play because of their height. Maybe Shazier because he has 94 jump, but as you can see here, his height is definitely a solid factor and something that you definitely want to take into consideration when picking him. As a user, he's not the best user out of the game. He only has 85 speed, 83 agility, but he is 6'5". He's not a better user than Barr, but he's a better user than most. He's probably not. I would probably not use him as much, even though he's 6'5". I'd probably leave him to his own devices because he's more disruptive that way. He's better off as a pass rusher than he is as a user, but he's still a very solid top tier user. Overall, he's a jack of all trades. No matter how you want to use him, I think you should definitely pick him up. And whether you want him as a 3-4 outside linebacker, or 4-3 outside linebacker, or a user, he's very versatile in that way. He can rush the passer, he can stop the run, you can user him, and he can cover in zone on his own, and he can cause fumbles. That's it for this video. See you guys around next time. Peace.